topic.
First round of the NFL playoffs, man.
Oh yes, first round of the NFL playoffs, man. They were some interesting games. I can't think of it from the top of my head, but I do know that the game between the Broncos and the
who was it? The Bills.
Broncos and the Bills. Yeah, it was Broncos Bills. It was Detroit was for in
Tampa.
Tampa against Commanders. Baltimore against Pittsburgh. Trying to remember the other game.
So I guess I can ask y'all about y'all teams because my Panthers, we chilling in Cancun, but hey, watch out next couple years. So I'm gonna just start off with the Ravens, man. How did you like the team the way they played against Pittsburgh?
I mean, that was smash mouth.
Yeah,
that was smash mouth. Like me and OG was in here, and we was watching like the whole game, and I didn't think the Ravens. I knew the Ravens would run the ball, but I didn't think they were gonna run that much to the point where they almost had 300 yards rushing. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
It was crazy. Like Derrick Henry, they didn't know which one to go for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They didn't know which area to go because, like I said, we knew they were gonna run the ball. We knew that there was gonna be some passes and stuff. The only issue I kind of had was the defense in the second half. You know what I'm saying? Like you already know that Pittsburgh's not gonna give up, right? You already know that they weren't going to allow them just to be scoreless, And so plays that was given up, they put George Pickens on the side where Darius Washington was, because they know he was gonna give up the play. And so it'll be plays like that. There'll be plays like when Nate Wiggins was on George Pickens too, and they'll have 29 coming down, crashing down on George Pickens,
right?
And Nate's fast now, it.
Yep,
he's fast, but then he'll throw the ball. Russell will catch it. Not Russell, but George will catch it. Then he'll spin move off of it and then score for a touchdown.
Yeah, that
right?
play was that was tough.
I guess stuff like that'll piss me off, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like it was not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It was not a big issue. Like I said, Lamar had a good game, did his thing, ran the ball. Like the first 7 plays, was it the first 7 plays, OG? Like he ran the ball. It was
read option. Yeah, just like here I get maybe a little play action in there, but yeah, that's what it seemed like. The first 7 plays was read-option, and then they see whatever linebacker they had in the box. How you gonna react to? You gonna come for Derrick or me? Mm-hmm. They went after Derrick,
and that's the main thing with picking up Derrick. This is what you have to do. You got 2 monsters that can just run at their will and be dominant at their will when they have the ball in their hands. Yeah, you got to pick and choose. Who you gonna pick up? Me, Henry, man. Which one?
Yeah,
choose your poison.
And the thing is, man, if you go after Derrick, he gonna put his hands against your face.
He gonna
do that, and then if you got Lamar, he probably gonna juke you out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you it's like you got to pick your poison. Not only that, like I said, we don't have Zay Flowers. I don't think this game we have Zay Flowers.
Yeah,
but,
I don't think. Yeah, I think ruled out.
I'll say that it was just good. It was just good football. Like I said, outside the second half, with the defense just giving up a lot of those plays, it was some good football for us. Like I said, I'm proud. I was proud to see that we were able to run the ball. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Now we just got to do it again today,
right?
And try to beat try to beat the Bills the same way. Of course, differently.
I was just going to ask you, what do you think y'all have to do to beat this Josh Allen and the Bills, man?
I feel like we first, defense, they can't give up plays. Like I said, their receivers are not really anything to worry about, like the Bills. They don't have any really weapons to worry about.
But they decent. Like if you let up, they gonna catch it.
Yeah, they gonna let up
make a play
and catch it. Only thing you got to really worry about is Josh Allen, and you have to make sure he don't make those plays with the legs.
Yeah,
because he will.
What I notice is he's so good when the pocket. I mean, when his pocket breaks down, that's when he's deadly. Like he can run out, but he's still looking down the field, just waiting because that I forgot what drill they call it, but pretty much when the quarterback the scrambling drill, pretty much the wide receivers, okay, they looking back at their quarterback, okay, boom, let me move towards this way, blah blah blah. So it's really up to the Ravens, because we know y'all can get back to Josh. But once Josh scrambles out, and he's looking for that play downfield, you gotta stay. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay on it. Stay on that wide receiver, whoever it is.
Yeah, I feel like that whole game we need to have a spy out there. Yeah, the whole game I feel like we should have a spy, whether that's a safety or whether that's Roquan just guard in the middle of that field. You know, because Josh is gonna get us with his legs
for sure,
and that's like the deciding factor of it all. Like if our defense let him run, you know what I'm saying, then it's gonna be an issue. Not only that, their defense is good too.
Yeah, the defense low key underrated. They make plays. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you look at certain games this year, it's like, okay, the Bills, they were in shootout with a couple teams. You know what I'm saying, scoring 40 or whatever. But you know what I'm saying?
That's everything. That's everything.
That happens. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Detroit Lions. You know, even though they had a lot of hurt defensive players, their defense was still top. You feel me? Up there.
Yeah.
So, but you saw what the Commanders did last night. Put 40 on them. So. It just depends, you know what I'm saying? Depends on the night, depends on the scheme. And boy, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the night.
I'm excited. I'm being here watching.
Oh my God.
But man, I will say this too. With that being said, we played them earlier in the season and we whooped them.
Y'all whooped them for sure.
It will not be like that this game. Hey, I promise you.
As they said, playoff teams is not the same as regular season teams.
It is not.
You've seen that with Minnesota. You've seen that with Detroit. So
yeah, man. And like I said, OG.
I guess we can talk about this pretty early. How do you feel, OG? Vikings, you know, y'all kind of got sent home pretty early. Who y'all played against again?
They played against the Rams.
The Rams. So what do you think was the issue in that game, man?
I like how you threw that dig and say that, you know, playoff teams ain't regular teams, and you had to bring up the two teams that lost. So I see how it is, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to do you like that, but that's true though. As you know, we seen it with the
it's true.
Too, so.
It's true, and I knew that kind of going in. I told Dion, I knew something was up as soon as they said Monday night game. I was like, I was on the phone with D cursing up a storm. I was like, bro, why the hell?
But yeah,
you good?
Yeah. Just tell them to turn down the music a little bit. We good. But you can continue.
You good, Bo? You can continue.
I was like, bro, why the hell they had to put the Vikings on Monday night? You already know there's gonna be some bullshit going on. Either we gonna get our ass whooped or win the game in some stupid fashion that I gotta stay up,
right?
And stay up. I gotta stay up and watch the shit. I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. to go to work. It ain't gonna be fun. So I was kind of mad the game was on Monday night, man. But when the game started, it was just things that we picked up from the last game of the week, man, where we had more important things online, man. It was one of the best evaluators of quarterbacks.
Right.
Because a lot of the tangibles make a quarterback, right? Because how are you when shit hits the fan, when games really matter, right? Had a chance to win the division and clinch the bye, right?
Right.
I don't even think when Sam Darnold was at USC, because they weren't even that good. They were just like a bowl team.
Yeah.
So it's like Sam Darnold ain't never had a game where he was in that high pressure situation.
I was about to say, like this playoff experience, Matthew Stafford, he done did it.
Yeah, he done did it.
So but I feel Sam like I don't know, man.
So that's what happened.
A lot of people was blaming Sam. I could see it. A lot of people was blaming the O-line, mostly the O-line. I could see it too.
I mean,
what do you
put it? I wouldn't blame it on the old line. Okay. I'll say, if you want someone to blame, you can blame Sam and a little bit of like KOC, our head coach.
Yeah. Because
KOC in the beginning of the game, man, he likes to develop. Because Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison are route runners. They can beat one-on-one coverage. But it's like, Sam ain't getting that ball out in time. He's already off rhythm. He's still carrying that, that little 1,000-eye stare look from last week, and he coming into this week with it. So it's just like try to switch to the short game, and he did. KOC was trying to switch to the short game, trying to give him some dump off screens. He's still throwing the ball late. He still won't get the ball out. So it's just like he just plays scared, and the defense did their job because they gave him enough opportunities to.
Definitely did.
To try to come back and make something, man. But it's just like if Sam Darnold showed you who he was, man. Then Denny Green, Denny Green style, man. He is who we thought he was.
Yeah. So does this? Go ahead.
No, I was about to say, but though I'll say this, man. Even through that, like he still had a good season, and I know y'all probably gonna go to McCarthy, but he probably just got his payday for real. Like they're gonna have teams looking at him and all that, for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, OG. You think y'all bringing him back in or moving on with McCarthy?
No, man, because it's like I mean, with our situation, man, Minnesota fans are in the kind of same situation like Dallas Cowboys fans, because we'll always have regular season success, but it's like we just want to get over the hill and for the playoffs, right?
Right.
That's our thing. So it's more like the fact that I already said I'd rather go through the growing pains with McCarthy and then just see what happens, because it's like I mean, really, there ain't too much free agent quarterbacks out there, man.
That's true.
I mean,
you're exactly right.
Yeah.
Dobbs.
I mean, he's not bad though. Dobbs is not bad.
We tried that already, man. But
that's what I'm saying. He tried that. But
I mean, and then I'm gonna be frankly honest, man. I think Dobbs has a place in the NFL.
I think he does too.
I think he's good for 4 to 5 games, man. But you ain't like to see like a team that's saying like, "Hey, I'm trying to get to the Super Bowl." With
Dobbs. Yeah, that's true too.
For sure, you're right.
Just a little bit too much. I think you
always have that backup role and be fine with it.
Yeah,
if it's like that.
A little bit too much work and things got to go right for that to happen.
For real.
So, what do you see the Vikings drafting now in the draft?
So, I was telling Dion, I was looking at like who are the free agents that could be leaving, man. Most of anything, Cam Robinson is gone, but he was a replacement for what's our left tackle's name again? Not Rashawn Slater, man. Why I forgetting my boy's name? Basically, our left tackle that they got hurt in the middle of the season.
Right.
His name will come to me later, but for us running back, because I know Aaron Jones' contract is up. He talking about he want to come back. I told Dion, I said, look, man, Aaron Jones is a cool guy that runs upfield and falls upfield. I need somebody that's dangerous in that second level.
For sure.
Because we in a conference, we in a division now that's starting to look like the old division where everybody had like some top running backs.
Right.
I ain't never been used to the Vikings having the lamest, the worst running back in the division. That's no fault to Aaron Jones. It's no fault to Aaron Jones, but when you look at the list, you got Gibbs, you got Jacobs, and then you got Swift. Yeah, you fall fourth, boy.
Yeah.
When it comes to talent, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah. Definitely got to let him go, just like his hairline,
Stop it, bro. Stop it, man.
Okay,
you had to do that,
he's
fella.
a cool guy, man. But golly, I understand. Where the beaties, bro? It ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Harrison Smith retiring too.
Yeah, he is.
For sure. What's the next topic?